what did we do last lesson?
Parallel parking.
Oh yes, in Ashburn. Oh yeah, we went for a little tour around Ashburn, didn't we?
Yeah.
Found some new places. Okay, how are we feeling about that?
I can't parallel park. I just feel like I...
Fair enough. Joe, is there a little box in here somewhere? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I just realised I can't really see very well. Yeah, go on, carry on. So you can't parallel park.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that. I'm fine with driving. I feel like I've mastered the road signs. I've been looking at a lot of YouTube videos around penning and, you know, those lanes, and to stay in your lane and to not let it overlap and just turn like I was.
Good.
But yeah, I feel like the last thing is really that parallel park, because on that last mock, that was the thing as well. That
threw you.
Yeah.
Okay. So parallel parking. And you're feeling comfortable with the whole driving malarkey. What about the other manoeuvres?
I'm fine with versing. The last forward park that I did, I got it a bit wonky, but I think that's because I wasn't really trying that hard. But
yeah, we were just stopping, weren't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm fine with all the others. It is literally just this parallel park. It's getting to me.
Fair enough. What is it about the other manoeuvres that you can do that mean that you're not relating to the parallel park? What's the difference in your head?
I have no idea.
So you're seeing them as two separate.
Yeah. Okay. And even my partner's like, it's exactly the same as reverse parking, Beth, and I'm like, but it doesn't feel it.
Okay. Yeah, because if you imagine your car's here, you're parallel parking back into there, and then so say you start straight, obviously, but once you're about here, that could just easily be a parking space that you're reversing into. Okay. Did we do any bay parking last lesson? Or did we? I know we went to the car park for a little bit, but we did that pretend parallel parking.
Yeah, we didn't.
Did that help?
Yes, yeah, I would say it did.
Do you want to do a little bit of that first before we do parallel parking on the road, or would you rather just go straight for the whole parallel parking on the road?
Car park first, if that's okay, just to have a little practice.
Okay. Just trying to think. We'll just go back to that same car park, I think.
Yeah.
That's probably the best option. Yep. Okay.
Okie dokie. Okay. Right.
Your door's open.
You good?
Yep.
Oh.
Just press the back button.
I can't actually see around this car. Oh. Yeah, I can.
That's why we have more than one mirror.
Yes.
So as we head down to the car park, I've got to try and remember where it is. Oh yeah. I'm just trying to think if it'll be busier. What time did we do? Was it an evening afternoon, wasn't it, last time?
Very late afternoon, yeah.
Okay, it might be busy, so we might have to go somewhere else, but we'll see. What's the goal for today then? What would you like to sort of kind of achieve by the end?
Be confident with parallel parking.
Okay. And so what does that look like to you? What does that like in practical terms?
Just doing it without all the stopping and panicking and not getting stuck, basically, with that middle bit.
Right, so a bit of a smoother, not needing to sort of stop and ask questions, that sort of kind of thing. Okay, we can work towards that. What's helped in the past then? Like, what have we done?
I just eventually got the hang of it.
Okay.
So like with roundabouts, to begin with, I did really struggle with them. Now it's like, I just know. I can't describe it. I just know what I'm doing on the roundabout.
Okay, so it's experience.
Yeah.
So do you think that'll help then, that we just try and do as many as we can?
Yes.
And learn from each one a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, right again. I was really hoping there was going to be a parked car on the road that was closed, because well, that'd be perfect to go and practice on.
Yeah, Ashburton's really difficult actually, isn't it? Finding.
Left at the end. I think actually that area back there is probably the best option.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know if it was just the time of day that we had.
Possibly.
It was just really like people just kept turning up. It might be better on that first bit of road, although that road's probably slightly busier. Like next left, it's wider, so people will probably go around you.
Yeah.
Speed limit on this one before you start zooming off. Is that because you have friends and family that zoom off down there?
I just didn't realise how quick I was going.
Fair enough. So, yeah, next road on the left. And next left again. Round to the left, and then we pull up like we did last time, probably before the red car. A little bit further forward, and I'll give you more room behind. Okay. How do you want to do this? Without help?
Yeah, to begin with, it's like all gone out of my head.
Okay.
So.
What sort of
Going
help?
up to the curb again, yeah?
Yeah, basically, imagining we're parallel parking now, yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to help, or do you want to try?
I'll give it a go.
With me quiet?
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
If you get lost,
I'll let you know.
shout.
Right.
Good, nice check.
I'm way too far out.
Huh? I'll leave it there for a second.
Yeah.
Call that your first attempt. Talk to me what happened.
I didn't go in close enough.
Okay. So what are you going to do differently next time?
Go closer.
How?
I didn't turn long enough.
Which way? Which way do you mean?
Towards the curb.
Okay, so you're going to try... I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but I think you do know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I was going back, I didn't go back enough to the curb, so now I've turned it and I'm like nearly a metre away from it.
So you didn't let it drift in. Okay, cool. Should we go do that differently?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I wonder if it would help if you talk like say out loud your decisions. Just go that way a little bit. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. Swing it around. So as long as you're, swing around so you're facing the car. Good. Okay.
Okay. So reverse. Mirror checks. Okay.
Just keep an eye on that cyclist for me. Can I suggest you stop staring at the camera?
Yeah.
I think it's confusing you. Where's the curb?
Right there.
As in, like, where should you be looking at to be able to see it?
There.
What about this mirror?
Well, there,
Looked
yeah.
in that mirror for a while.
I'm going to go straight into the curb.
Okay, so let me stop you a second before you do any steering. Which side is the curb?
Your side.
So which way would you steer to get away from it?
My side.
Got to think these things through before we start doing things with our steering wheel.
I feel like I'm just going to go straight into...
Okay, you're actually not, but if you
Okay.
did, what would the fix be?
Put into drive and...
Let's do that, because let's imagine that I haven't just told you it's going to be fine. So which way do you want to take the front then?
Your way.
Okay. Look ahead, because we're going forwards now, so we look ahead, yeah? Okay.
Okay.
There you go. How was that?
Yeah, that was better.
Okay.
But you needed to intervene. If I was just left to it, I probably would have messed that up.
I think you would have driven more to the curb.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, remember when I said talk it through? That's kind of why I want you to say those sentences. So, I'm too close to the curb, therefore I'm going to turn. Yeah, because you didn't say that, and you just start. My guess is what happens in your head there is, I'm too close, I'm already turning full lock to the right, therefore I'll do something.
Yeah.
And it just makes it worse. Yeah. Whereas the something you're doing is correct already, it just maybe needs more, or you're just not going to get in and you have to stop and go forwards. Yeah. Okay. What are you going to do differently next? What's your focus on the next attempt?
I don't think I'm going to look at the camera unless I really, really need to. I'm going to use the mirrors, the back window, and worry about the back, not the front.
Yeah.
And
So,
yeah, I'll speak out loud about what I'm doing.
Good. I think you've nailed it on the head. I think I wouldn't discount looking at the camera. Just don't. It's not Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no staring. So yeah, I think you've got to build up this bit. Like, don't stare in the mirror either. Like, build up a picture. Yeah, the whole feeling. Like, you can look forward, but you wouldn't stare forward.
Yeah.
So I think maybe the eye movement is going to be the difference. Okay, so eye movement, and I suppose justify your answers. Yeah, to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, let's have another go. Not want to reverse.
Yeah.
A bit to be able to get out.
Ooh. I don't know what they're doing.
Does it get no effect as reversing the next 2 meters?
No.
Doesn't matter then, does it?
No.
Check the blind spot. Just got to pull up next to the red car.
Next to.
Yeah. That's it. Bring it around to your straight line. Keep it around. So the car's in a straight line. Look ahead. Look ahead. You can't judge straight if you're not looking ahead, can you? Eyes.
Okay. Right.
So eye movement, justifications.
Yes.
Go. Okay.
Right.
Calmly go. Sorry.
And all around, like turning in towards the curb, looking in all mirrors, slowly. Slowly. Turn my way. And I'm going to go straight into the curb.
Okay.
So drive your way. And I've completely messed that up.
You haven't done yet?
Reverse again.
No, we can go into reverse. Squeeze your brake. So.
Just a little bit out, but
Yeah. To understand what these people are doing. So we're taking up several spaces. Talk me through what happened.
I felt like I went back too far and that I was going to hit the curb.
Okay.
So forwards, back out, and then straightened it up, but I'm still a bit too far out.
Okay. Why? So, what do you think made you finish too close? And then also, what do you think made you finish too wide here?
Too wide because I was wary about going too close.
Overcompensating for the previous one.
And
okay.
too close. I don't know, I think I just went back too far. I over exaggerated it.
Okay. Right. Okay. So on that last one though, do you feel like you, although we was going to hit the curb, although bear in mind you didn't hit the curb, you stopped and worked it out. So do you feel like you did the right stuff, as in
Yes.
you went left, back a bit, turned right? Okay. And turn the correct way. Yeah. Okay. Good. So that's like we're doing the right stuff, just not the right amount or timings potentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Would it help if I don't want to necessarily tell you, but asked you as we were going along what's happened? Like, because I think that's maybe the issue, is you're not assessing it as we're going back, not going, okay, what's it feel like now? What's it feel like now? What's it feel like now? Yeah, and make your adjustments. Okay, and I think the other thing that's potentially happening here is your steering is a bit, I'm either doing it or I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
If you go around bends going forward, you don't necessarily do that. You put a bit on, a bit more, a little bit less. Yeah. So the reversing can be the same. It doesn't have to be this all or nothing steering.
Right.
Okay. Should we try that?
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is pause you and get you to assess how it's going at this point, and then we'll move on, and then we'll pause, and then we'll move on, and we'll break it up a little bit.
Okay.
Should we try that?
Yeah.
See if we can build on your, I suppose judgment is the key now.
Yes.
I think you know what you're doing, but you're not judging it.
Yeah.
You need to build on your judgment. Okay. Bring it around, don't look at the car, bring it around until you're straight. So, what I want to just clarify as well is I'm not going to stop you as a hint. Okay, I'm stopping you just because these are the decisions you should be making. So just because I've stopped you doesn't mean you have. You could. What I'm saying is it's okay to say I'm okay with what's going on right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not always so that you can change something. Yeah, because I know what it's like when I sort of jump in. It's like, oh, what's he trying to tell me?
Yeah, what have I done
yeah,
wrong?
exactly. So yeah, let's not do that.
Okie dokie. Now turning towards you.
Cool.
Oh, a bit slower.
Good. I'm gonna stop you there. How's it going at the moment?
Okay.
Cool. Carry on. That was just to prove a point. How's it going now?
Fine, but this is where I feel like I'm just doing a reverse park, so it feels like I'm actually turning too much.
Okay, because you did do a little twitch on your steering wheel then. Just before I asked the question. So you feel like you're twisting like that?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to end up facing over there instead of...
Okay, so if you feel like you're turning too much, what do we normally do about that?
Stop turning.
Yeah.
Go diagonal. But look around. Go back a little bit
Okay,
more.
can you stop you there? How are we thinking now? What are we thinking? Stop staring over there.
Sorry.
That's one of the things, but...
Okay.
In this mirror as well? I'm okay with your okay answer, just I want you to take everything in.
I think you could do a little bit more going back.
Okay.
A little bit, tiny bit.
I'm going to stop you there. Reassess.
Feel like I need to turn.
Which way?
My way.
Okay. Move back a little bit. Stop you there.
Yep.
How's it going?
Fine.
Okay, carry on.
Feel like I just need to turn a little bit more, full lot.
Okay, so you've added more steering. Okay.
And keep
Stop
going.
you there. How's it going?
Okay.
Good. Am I getting annoying yet?
No, this actually really helping.
Stop you there. How's it going?
Really well.
What's the next thing you're going to have to do?
Straighten up.
Is it now?
No.
No.
Let me see literal Beth.
What about now?
No.
Good.
And just... Okay.
Well done.
Great.
Oh.
Is that...
I don't know why he keeps doing that. Well done.
Thank you.
That's good.
That felt a lot better.
Yay. Lovely moment. So, what was different? How do we do that?
Kept stopping and reassessing the situation.
Okay,
I
good.
found that really helped actually.
That's what should be happening in your head. That's what happens in my head when I'm doing this maneuver.
Okay.
But obviously, maybe it becomes more fluid over time.
Yeah.
But that I am constantly going, oh, maybe, no, oh, like, that's what kind of happens in my head. But you made all those decisions, so that was all you still. Okay, I was just the annoying little parrot, sort of going, what now?
You reassured me on the bit though, but I felt like I should have still been turning, even though I knew it was going wrong. But you gave me that reassurance that it's okay to go a little bit diagonal.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
If it goes in here, it should go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because you've got to trust those instincts. Because again, you made those decisions to turn. That was nothing to do with me. Okay. So obviously stopping and reassessing was a big difference. Anything else that happened there that wasn't different, or was it just that?
It was just that.
Okay.
I think.
Shall we have another go?
Yeah.
Without me saying the stopping, like what's next, but I want you to do it.
Okay.
So I don't want you to try and do one fluid motion now.
Okay.
I want you to stop when you think you need to just have a look and work it out. So in theory, I kind of want this manoeuvre to be about 6 or 7 steps, yeah?
Yes.
Of checking, and then
okay.
we'll go from there, okay?
Okie dokie, I'll reverse a bit. all mirror checks on the spot. Stop. Nope, still back. And then turn my way.
That makes me think of Frank Sinatra.
It's a bit too tight. So go a bit forwards. Your way. Straight. Reverse. Your way a little bit. Okay.
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 How was that?
I thought that went okay.
Okay.
Bit of a but I fixed it.
Good. Without any help, I didn't say anything. Good. What's changed at the moment? What's different?
Feels a lot more. I don't know. I just feel a lot better doing it.
Okay. Do you think maybe you're just processing it more?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to put some
Yeah.
exact thing on it. It's going better. Okay, that's good. Shall we go see if we can put that into some real
Yeah.
parallel parking
Yeah, because it's a
scenarios?
bit different then, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, it's not, but it is at the same time, because here I can't just zoom into the back of anybody's car by accident, or the side.
Okay.
Not that I would anyway, but
Let's just clarify that for a second. Had there been a car behind us at any point here, would you have zoomed into the back of it?
no,
No. Why not?
because I can brake and control the car.
Because you were braking and controlling the car. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the reason why I want to clarify that actually is let's not put unrealistic fears into the scenario. That, oh my god, I'm rubbish, I'm going to reverse into something, because actually you have, not only have you been checking around constantly and keeping us safe, you have kept the car under control the entire time. So that's never been our issue really, is awareness and safety. So I don't think we need to be fearful when we get to like doing this on the road. All it is just effectively what we've just done, just in a different place. That's all it is. Okay.
Okay.
So it's going to be very, if not, I was going to say very similar, but if not almost the same, exactly the same skill.
Okay.
Shall we go and find somewhere?
Yeah.
Maybe just drive through those spaces so that we're on the other side of the car park. Yeah, just carry on. This lady's filling an e-bike by the looks of it. And at the end of the road we'll turn right. again at the end of the road, we'll turn right. So let's go back to what we were talking about earlier about your goal of feeling more comfortable. Where are we at the moment?
On the way.
Good. So what
better than yesterday.
Good. And what do we need to do in the next sort of 10-20 minutes to sort of make you feel like you're going to hit that goal?
Get every parallel park right.
Every parallel park right. And when you say right, would you classify that last one as right?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Did you want to go up Barron
yeah,
again?
we'll take the next right. I said we might use this first road rather than up Barron Road. Silver car might be perfect. Because then you're slightly out both for him anyway, and people can get past you, can't they?
Yeah.
So if you have space behind, well, behind us, behind that car, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try. It's going to mean finish over these driveways, but that's fine.
She should be fine. She's on the pavement, but I just... Okay, that's happening. Just a turn. No, I feel like I messed that up straight away.
Okay.
I turned way too late.
Okay.
Now we'll start turning.
Pause for these cars. Because your front.
Yeah.
Maybe wait, that's his choice. That doesn't mean you need to rush it.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm gonna pause and think about what you're doing. I am not saying you do anything wrong, but I could feel that that's what was happening. So just take a second.
I'm trying to do that diagonal because I felt like I was going to turn. And I need to swing it towards me.
Just say thank you because he waited.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was a bit panicky when people were behind me, okay. But I'm a bit out, aren't I?
It's alright, isn't it? Close enough.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird. We're going to try somewhere else because it is a bit of a weird angle actually as you finish. Are you not over here, out the way?
Yeah, I mean it's parked. It's. Okay. I'm probably a bit out on the road here at the back actually.
Okay. You might, if you were in real life, you might jiggle.
Yeah, I would have gone forwards a bit more, gone towards me, and maybe just fixed it up a little bit.
So let's talk about your reaction to that car.
Yeah.
What can we do differently in that scenario?
The logical side of me It's like, it's just what happens. You know, you've been in cars before, Beth, where you've had to wait for somebody to parallel park. Nobody moaned.
No.
It's okay. It's just what happens. And then the emotional side of me is like, oh my God, there's a car behind me. I'm holding everybody up. You need to hurry up, get out of the way. And
Okay.
yeah.
When I paused you though, and I could see you physically just took a nice big breath, and I think that was when logical you took over emotional you, and then we went into a better manoeuvre, because I could see that your mind wasn't working like it was in the car park. You weren't thinking about what we were doing and what the next decision is. You were just like, oh, I can't. Okay, so maybe that's our solution. Is stop, like, not that it's the opposite in a way, rather than like hurry up, get out of the way. It's slow it down, take a second, think, actually, what do I need to do my maneuver, because they're waiting, and doing your maneuver will make you get out of the way the best you can do. And like you said, it's not your job to rush out of the way.
It does happen. So
to be honest, if that person was in a rush, they'd have gone around you. They had plenty of room to go around you.
I did think that. I was just like, why are you watching me?
So, if they can't get around you because there's not enough room, then so what? We just do our manoeuvre. Your manoeuvre will get you out of the way. If they can get around you, do what you did, which is give them a second. You paused and went, okay, what are you doing? And then they decided to stop. As they then decide to stop, that's their call. Like, they've made that decision. Like I said, if they were in a rush, they would have been zooming around you. Like, they would have not waited for you. So they're clearly just quite happy to sit and watch. Maybe they wanted a demonstration of how to do it. So, okay. Right, so I think what I just want to take in there is that little moment of, if you feel that happening, stop and pause. Because it will get out of hand. Okay, just stopping. Like, you almost need to. It's like a give yourself a little slap sort of kind of thing, isn't it? You need to go, right, come on, Beth, sort this out. Calm down. You've got to kind of talk yourself through it, because like you said, you know the logical part of you knows the answer, so you need to bring that logical part forwards. And normally that means by like either saying it out loud or at least saying it in your head. Okay. Right, should we go find another car?
Yes. Just wait for this one.
So I think here's a good place to practice, because there are going to be cars. So maybe just get you used to being in the way. Well, they're going to come in here then. So what are the odds?
That's actually a big foster home there. Never.
You never noticed?
Oh.
It's a bus letting people off. Okay.
Oh, because I can't see what's coming. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have seen that car.
Okay. It might be worth waiting for the bus anyway, just because we're going to move off and then stop, and then the bus is going to follow behind us. It might not be a foster home, or just like it's an agency, isn't it? For...
Okay.
Who's the van? I'll pull up next to the van.
My checks for Beth.
Good. How can we let that car know what we're doing?
Indicate.
Let's wait and see.
Okay, do I?
Yeah, they're waiting.
Okay.
None of them are in a rush. We've got all day. asking yourself what you need to do.
Keep turning. Go out a little bit.
Slow.
Slow.
I want to be bored by the time we finish this, okay?
Okay. Slowly turn. Do all of your mirrors. Slowly turn. A little bit on the curb. Get into drive.
Calm.
Sorry.
Hear his voice.
Sorry. Turn a bit. I did it.
Cool. About twice as fast as you normally do it, though. Is what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Talk to me about how you were feeling with those cars then.
I did feel anxious, but I kept it in my head. You know, they're just waiting for me to park. That's all they're doing, and it's okay. But I just felt a little bit gridlocked, so I was a little bit like, oh.
But they've all gone on with their
Yes,
days now.
yeah, and
Like, I guarantee none of them are talking about us.
No, and I
Yeah.
got it in well. You know, I wasn't like pulling in and out, getting stuck and.
Okay. So do you feel like you managed to manage your emotions in that?
Yes.
Cool. Do you remember when we were practicing it in the car park and we were doing that stop, think about it, make a judgment? Do you feel like you did that on that manoeuvre?
Not as much. There was an element of that, but I didn't feel like, even though obviously I did, I just didn't feel like I had the time.
Yeah.
To necessarily think that through on that sort of level.
You always have time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's how we get it right. And actually, by not taking that time, you quite often might end up sticking out even more, and then end up taking even more time to get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the time to get it right. Yeah. Don't worry about. That's what I meant about you doing it faster. I don't feel like you did enough of those. How's this going? And do I need to change what I'm doing? It sort of felt like the car was on a bit of a track and you were trying to keep up. Yeah. It was like it was going a certain speed and you were like,
oh. I'm like, yeah.
No, we've done a pretty decent job.
Yeah.
But my concern is, would it be a decent job every time? If that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, again, I think it's just a case, and that was better. I don't think you freaked out as much. But let's take it to even the next level of not freaking out, of going, this is me, I'm doing my thing, you guys just wait. Okay?
Yes.
I will take as long as I like. Okay?
Okay.
Try for again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Around the van again,
Yeah,
or?
Let's use the van.
Mirrors. I feel like I need to reverse a little bit.
Okay, turn the indicator off then, because the indicator doesn't say you're reversing. So we've done 2 now, and both times cars have turned up, so let's just start expecting them to be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of being shocked.
Are we about to go forward or backwards? I think there's another car coming. Unless he's turned off. Yeah, no, you're okay.
I don't know, I just see.
There's just a little flash of cars there, can't you? But maybe they're just.
You don't
maybe
know
we
if they're
can.
going.
I wonder if that's the main road. And we can see. Cool. Over to you.
Right, mirrors, blind spot. Turning.
Don't forget to stop and ask yourself.
Keep turning. I'll go my way, diagonal, and now swing around. Checks. drive and just slightly go your way.
Seems happy now.
He does. That didn't work.
I haven't finished it.
So impatient. More checks. Straight. Okay.
Yeah. Happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this a parallel park?
Mhm.
Cool. Well done. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's good. Anything you would change on that one?
Just try and get it in one go instead of having to do like that forward bit.
How?
I'm going too close to the curb before or after I'm turning. So I'm just going too close to the curb before I turn towards you.
Towards you.
Towards me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know which turn you're talking about, and yeah, okay, yeah, just maybe a fraction early.
Yeah.
Okay. But and this is, I think, the real key. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Because yes, obviously, of course, it's going to be nicer if we just get in it one smooth go. It's a lot less work and stuff. But the thing is, you keep fixing it and you keep finishing in the right place. And actually, if you think about real tight parallel parking, where you want to be really close to the car because there's a car really close behind you, in a way, you have to do what you just did. You have to come into the curb and go forward. So like when we take this out into the real world, what you just did was perfectly fine, and actually maybe even the best way of doing it at times. So yeah, no, it's not, obviously, yes, like I said, it'll be nicer, but it's not the end of the world, so don't freak out that you can't.
Would that be okay in a mock and a test? Would that have been okay?
You'd get a driver fault for going forwards on your test.
Right.
Okay, but one, who cares? So you are not going. So you're allowed 16 driver faults on your test, and you are not going to be getting 16 driver faults on your test. So it's just a little mark on a piece. Well, it's not even a piece of paper anymore. Little digital mark. Okay. So yeah, it's not a driver fault I worry about. It's not even a driver fault, and this is the only driver fault in the whole of the driving test that I disagree with. I don't think it should be a driver fault to fix a manoeuvre.
Yeah, I mean,
if anything, for me, it shows you have more of an understanding and skill because you know how to juggle the car.
Yeah.
If you went back out and started again, then I'd probably give you a driver fault, because then I'd be like, why haven't we just moved around, sort of kind of thing. So yeah, not something I'm concerned about. Keep us safe, finish in the right place. That's all you need to do. Okay. Right. So I asked you earlier about your confidence, because you said you wanted to feel confident. Where are we? Are we there yet, or are we not? Are we nearly there? Or are we there?
We're at about 55.
55% there. Okay. What do we need to do to get you there? Or do we need to get there? Like, I don't know, like how far along this journey you want to get today.
Just try it a couple more times, and I'll probably be happy with it.
Go. Okay. Do you need any help from me?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go practice.
I see people push chairs. Right, my checks. First bit.
To drive before you start doing this check.
Yeah.
Why should we forget?
I'll just wait for that button.
Okay. If you were moving off and driving down the road, would you wait for that?
No, but I don't want to hold him up. I don't.
No, absolutely fine. We're doing a weird thing, so that makes sense.
Checks. stop.
I like that last little inch.
I just want to make sure that the car is straight. I did it, yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah, I would say we're at 80 now.
Nice. Are we getting to 100 or are we happy with 80?
I'm happy with 80 actually. All I ask is every lesson before my test if we could just do one manoeuvre and
do it on your road.
Yeah.
You do a parallel.
Yes.
Instead of pulling up to finish, we can just do a parallel park.
Yes. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. What now? We did that twice as quickly as we needed to. Got another hour left, yeah.
Can just practice driving. I mean, I don't mind going around Ashburton or towards. I mean, you know timings and
how far. Is there anything particular that you? So I think have we got a mock test next lesson? Is that your next lesson's mock?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So is there anything on that mock that you think? Not that you know where you're going to go, but is there anything that you think? Oh, I hope I don't go there because that's tricky. Or
Pennin.
Okay. Should we go do Pennin?
Yeah.
We won't be able because of how far away we are. We won't have a huge amount of practice on there,
Yeah,
but we've got a nice drive there,
Mhm.
and where we can have a look at whatever crops up, and then we'll do a couple of loops around Pennin and see where we're at.
Okay. Right, on this bit, were you wanting me to do a U-turn, or are we driving back up and around?
That road's closed.
That road's closed, so...
What do you think?
Am I allowed to do a U-turn here?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know. Just reassurance.
Yeah. Where there are places where you can't do U-turn, so what normally can you see where you're not allowed to do U-turn?
Approaching the junction.
Okay, why?
Can't you block the road almost? And
okay. Yeah, there are ways to turn around near a junction. You'd normally reverse into the road. But then, because then you're safely next to the curb, yeah. Normally signpost for no U-turns. Which wouldn't be on a road like this. Okay, how are you going to turn us around?
Going to put it on full lock.
Okay.
And then turn.
Uh-huh.
Probably reverse a little bit, put it back into drive.
Cool.
And keep turning.
I'm okay with all of that, apart from when you go full lock to the right in a minute, where will that take us?
Straight into that car.
So what might be a good idea first?
Go up the road a bit. Or reverse a bit.
There we go. Yeah, because we've got a huge space behind us to mess
right.
around in, so that might be the better option.
We'll check.
Probably pause for the car. Okay. You've done it again.
What?
You're about to drive off, but you're still in reverse. That's something we need to have a look at.
I don't know why I'm doing that. That's just
brain. But the problem is what will happen is you'll go to do that, and you'll go that way.
Yeah, it'll shock me.
Well, not just that. You won't have probably checked behind you because
No.
your head will be going forwards.
Okay, I'll sort that out.
How?
I will consciously remember.
It's tricky, isn't it? Okay, I tell you what we might do. At the moment, I've stopped you from making the mistake.
Okay.
I might, if it happens again, I might let you make the mistake because I'm just thinking if that feeling of it going the wrong way might kick in that sort of like, oh, actually, I need to.
And then I'll know, like a mistake that you learn from almost, yeah. Like what you've got to do with kids. Let them learn their own lessons.
Everyone's coming this way now. check then before you moved?
No.
That's why you can read my mind.
So
Well done. Good. How was that?
yeah, that was okay.
Yep, we did really well.